Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive in right away and see what's coming your way. If you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more of these, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe. At the end of your reading, we're going to have a general as well as a romance tarot. So stick around to find out what's coming your way. Okay, let's see what's happening. Okay, extremely beautiful and light energy I see here. All the worries, all the troubles that you have as a burden on your shoulder, you just drop them off. And this can be because of the news that you're going to receive, because I see there's a tears of joy. It hasn't arrived yet. It's like on the edge of the cup. So it is going to be delivered. The timeline wise, maybe within 1 or 2 can be the timeline. 1 month or 2 months can be the timeline. It is going to come forward soon. And afterwards, I see two pathways opening here. Initially, I see there's a fish right there being delivered through a pathway. This can be coming from a long distance, and maybe you are actually traveling long distance, because I see here a bride and a groom dancing around. The marriage can symbolize a contract. This can be a marriage contract. This can be a contract of business that you're going to be signing together. There's a masculine and a feminine here. There's going to be an offerer, someone coming up with the offer, another party which will be accepting it. And this is actually starting with like very close negotiations. This can be about discussions that you're going to be making. I feel like even if this is marriage, this is something intentional. This is not something random. This is not something like maybe you're feeling impulsive or I'm in love type of energy. I feel like this is going to be, there's going to be intentional relationship here. Okay, every party actually knows what they want, and that's how they're going to be stepping into this deal. I see also these people here, they're under a cloud is actually protecting them, kind of like an umbrella protecting them from the harsh weathers. So this is something maybe match made in heaven. This is a blessing coming into your life, okay? The thing with the partnership energy, like I said, partnership can be also a business partnership, or can be collaboration. Also maybe your partnership with your higher self. Receiving the guidance from the higher self finally. The thing with the higher self energy is it tend to be very gently guiding you towards what you're desiring in the fastest possible way. But our minds, actually, we have the mind chatter, is analytical mind, can come up with many different ideas and possibilities and probabilities that can actually deter us, like maybe just convert our pathway towards a longer way, because our minds love logical explanations to things. But sometimes miracles, not really sometimes, most of the time miracles do not really need logical explanation. And I feel like here that's what you're manifesting. I see another fire here, couples hugging each other. The fiery nature, you have a fiery nature. The thing about fire is this can be twin flame energy. Maybe you have someone as a twin flame showing up here. And I see number 8 is forming. Number 8 actually indicates material satisfaction, karma, giving and receiving, richness, and also consistency in life. Okay, so this is a relationship that will bring consistency into your life. And the relationship, again, I would like to put that again here, because we're going to be looking into romance as well. It can be a romantic relationship, can be a friendship. The twin flame, like I said, I see two fires burning. I heard somewhere recently that twin flames, that we only have one, but the soulmates, we have many, many of them. And twin flames tend to reflect us, who we are 100%. So they can be a mirror. Initially, it can feel good, but then afterwards, it can actually get a little bit disturbing, because we need to face the parts that we do not really enjoy about ourselves as well. Most of the time, twin flames are romantic. So this can be that kind of energy. But still, I see here, there are other people in the scenery. There's a younger character, there's an older character. Maybe this is like actually a team of people that you're coming together with to create something, and you're coming across with someone who has some, like a very good connection that you will form. Okay, I see there is actually someone right here with like a long beard and a hat. This can be someone who is a hermit. I feel the hermit energy here. This card want to jump. Let's see, swimming between the spaces, thinking with your heart, connect with your light. Okay, so I kind of see like the same scene here. 3 people, your heart is right there, 2 frogs. There's actually like a crowd right here. The Hermit can be someone knowledgeable, established, can be a Virgo who has their own interests. They know what they're doing, walking towards that new future. And there's another person right there with like a cloak above their head, but they're actually wearing this kind of like this is like a Osho type of energy. You know, Osho, he wears like a beanie, but this is kind of like a balaclava. I think that's what's called, that like the motorcyclers they wear. So there are two types of people coming forward. One of them is extremely covered, so meaning but the thing is, this reminds me of the Joker, the Fool energy as well. That can be a Libra and a Virgo coming together, and you are in the middle as the fire, merging them together. And one of them can be the Justice, the other one can be the higher spiritual energy. You're bringing them all together here, okay? And there's a mountain in front of you, and I feel like you're flying with that energy over the mountain. The obstacle that you're going to be overcoming very fast in a very gentle way. You're not going to be struggling that. These people can be the people that you're going to be receiving advice from, you're going to be learning things from. This can be even because the justice, the Libra energy also carries justice. This can be some legal accomplishment that you're going to obtain. There's an information going to come to you from that, okay? I see there's a letter M, and like that, like a M is in Mary, N like in lowercase, and maybe like Annie in someone's name coming forward here. They're forming the mountain, and this can be even like a literal mountain that you're going to be climbing. But I feel like here, this mountains usually symbolize obstacles. You're flying over the obstacle. You're not going to be dwelling on how I'm going to make that happen. You're going to be going through it. I even see a horse actually galloping. Kind of looks like a bird as well. Bird can be indicating good news coming ahead, and there are some people inside of this mountain can be causing this kind of like mishmash, this crowd, this obstacle. I feel like you're not even going to deal with them. You're just going to get over the situation very quickly. I see there's a chunk of money right there. You see the heart shape is forming. Whatever is in your heart, this heart's desire is coming. There's a beautiful conversation. Congratulations are going to be happening. Can be like a marriage again. I see like a couple right there. Somebody's actually congratulating them. He has a captain's hat. The captain's hat symbolizes the captains can actually perform like marriage, like they can marry people out there in the sea. I think they have like a legal license for that. So it can be something that is remotely happening, a contract happening remotely out of the control of the institutions. However, still they have their finger on it, but it's not because it's not a forceful thing. This is your desire. Okay, this is consensual. Consent is the most important thing here. And this can be the chunk of money coming, your heart's desires showing up. I keep saying relationship because I see a lot of people having conversations. That's why maybe this is like a new job, new work environment you're going to be stepping in as well. It doesn't have to be specifically like a marriage or relationship. I see here letter S kind of looks like number 5 to me as well. Number 5 symbolizes playfulness, exploration, change, experimenting new things, traveling outside of your comfort zone. The pathway is opening here and adapting into these new spaces that you're going to be going as well. So I feel like if you're looking for a new job or looking for a new environment, a place to live in, you are also on the course of that one, okay? Maybe this is an idea that you're growing, but eventually you're going to get there. There's a letter E here. It can be like in the name of the place that you're planning to travel. And also, yeah, there's a letter E, and I see there's a boat here. This can be maybe overseas or something near the water that has like a water connection. Okay. There's this kind of reminds me of a squid. The squid has the ink, and you can see a massive dragon flying over to the squid. What is that? The Davy Jones' locker, he has a kraken he has. Okay, this doesn't really exactly look like the kraken, but the dragon coming forward is actually two beasts going to face each other. Kraken can be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. The dragon can be a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. Most of the time I interpret that as Sagittarius, but because you are the ram, Leo is a lion, and Sagittarius kind of reminds me because he's an arrow, like shoots like a dragon. That's why I feel like that. But still, you can be the dragon as well. These two creatures are actually coming across each other, and they are creating the fire has the most force, but they're gonna create a harmonious thing here. I know the water and fire can clash most of the time. It can't put off each other, or yeah, fire cannot really have much power in front of the water, even though it's the most powerful thing. Yeah, you know what? Like, you cannot burn an ocean down, but if you don't have the ocean, you can burn a forest down. So I feel like here, this is going to be something necessary for you. This can be a partnership forming and maybe self burning. Maybe you're overworking, you like adventure, you like to lead, you want to get things done, but sometimes maybe you need this person to calm you down and give you a different perspective of relaxation, gentleness, compassion towards yourself and others and each other. Okay, so this is going to be a great partnership forming here. This is going to be, even you can consider it as finding yourself in the environment of that emotions are going to be important, that your emotions are going to be appreciated and loved, and like you're going to be loved, and that's going to be like a focal point. But your passion is going to be also extremely necessary in this space because they are lacking of passion too. This can be new job environment now, I'm starting to think, and maybe even the new community that you're going to be stepping into. I'm going to dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. By the way, I have membership program now. I'm going to leave a link up there, which we will have one extended reading per month. There's going to be coffee cup mastery. I'm going to be recording how I do my coffee cups. That's going to be the second tier. And we have the third and the fourth. Can be like donations if you would like to participate in that. We have here, initially, you don't really have a protective shield because maybe you're allowing everybody's thoughts to come into your space, but your desire coming really fast, by the way, this can be useful for you. That's why I feel like because your desire coming fast, this can be useful for you to not have barriers at this moment. But after a while, timeline wise, the 4 can be the timeline, 4th month, 4 weeks from now, or the 4 days from now, that you have to start saying, okay, thank you, no thank you. Type of energy needs to be built around. I see a duck here. Duck is left outside. Duck usually symbolizes a woman who is protective, loving, appreciative of your energy. There's a chunk of money right there in your energy field. Like, you are actually capable of attracting this, but still I see like 2 heads right there. You might have double mind here. Maybe you're thinking one thing and then turning around and thinking another thing that can cause this doubt. Another thing here is maybe you have to actually communicate with someone in order to get this into your energy field. The duck can be someone, a feminine character, who is actually acting from the good intentions, okay, positive intentions, but because that's all they know how to protect. The thing is, you have a protection shield already. You don't need their protection. The second thing, their protection can be a little bit fearful and timid, which is causing you to not take that necessary actions. And you're drawing a wall and saying, thank you, I can protect my own energy field, I can protect myself, and maybe keeping them outside of that wall so you can actually fulfill your destiny here. We have a crescent moon. Crescent moon can symbolize legal accomplishment. That's showing up really fast. And whatever your desire is, it can have some time still, but it is coming full circle. This is like a Wheel of Fortune moment. Wheel of Fortune is all about actually being on the path to achieving success. Wheel of Fortune doesn't mean that you're going to hit the jackpot. It is going to be a shocking thing in your life, that it is going to turn your life upside down. Another quote that I recently read from Rumi, he says, like, why are you so upset about your life turning upside down? How do you know the downside of your life is not better than your upper side of it? So it can be something like that as well, the Wheel of Fortune, but it's not the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like Tower is that quote. Actually, Tower describes that. Okay, but the thing is, Wheel of Fortune is the things are starting to turn around for you. Okay, you're going to start seeing the blessings. You're going to start collecting the blessings, getting the gifts and free coffees, free parking spaces, and then it's going to snowball from that moment on. Finding maybe like $1 on the street, pick it up. Even a cent, if you find it, pick it up, because it is actually sending an energy to the universe. I'm picking up what you're dropping here. I'm just, collecting it. Go, send me more of it. Thank you. So that's a good sign as well. Okay. I see here a unicorn. Unicorn symbolizes, this is happening so fast, guys. And like I said, the Wheel of Fortune energy, I feel here the things are going to be working out very fast. And unicorn symbolizes, actually, horses are wish fulfillment, and you're riding, somebody's riding this unicorn. And this is a massive horse, by the way. They call it like, not a race horse, but there's massive types of horse. I don't know the exact breed or type, but there are types like that. And I feel like this is that kind of like, how big is the head here? Unicorn indicates this is something that you would love to have in your life. You don't even believe the possibility, but it is coming forward like a horse. It is galloping towards you. I see there's a small chunk of money fell out here. This is coming, I feel like, faster than your initial desire. And it is going to be something that will be satisfactory as well. Let's dive into your tarot now. We're going to go with initially with the regular energy, general, what's happening. And then I'm going to be diving into your love spread. If you're enjoying that, if you have someone in your mind, or if you would like to have one, we're going to be looking into what's happening in that field. Okay. Focus on your desire. Let's see initially where the support will come from regarding this. By the way, this is the tarot of the divine. This is a little cartoonish, but the booklet, every card has actually like a mythical story behind it. I thought it was actually Japanese culture initially, but then I started looking into it. It even has like, references from Gilgamesh and stuff. Okay, let's see. What's supporting your endeavor, guys? Let's see. What's supporting you? Queen of Coins we have here. So you are being supported by basically the divine feminine energy. Queen of Coins can be Queen of Pentacles. This can be someone, also a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone who is supportive of your initial endeavors, that your goals, your desires. And this person can be someone who will be there for you no matter what happens. They will be backing you up, supporting you. They're going to be your total cheerleader and believer. And this can also be like you connecting with the divine energy of the earth. And the planet Earth is also our divine mother. She feeds us. She gives us the food that we need. The water turns out like the water actually like heats up with the, she takes the sun rays and she just converts them into a heat that we can use rather than burning and scorching us. Okay, because she has the atmosphere, she provides everything. So I feel like here you're in a very good place to receive all these blessings from the Mother Earth, as well as the humans that are going to be showing up in your life. What's challenging you is the Magician. Magician is your energy. You know what's challenging you? Yourself. Okay, we have a Virgo and Gemini also here. Virgo, we saw a Hermit in there. Hermit can be indicative of you maybe being in your mind most of the time, analyzing things and not taking action. Aries, and this is intended for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs and Venus signs. As far as I know, the Sun sign of Aries don't tend to procrastinate. But some things mentally might be blocking you. And this is basically telling you are the magician in this game, and your actions will create massive results. So if you're feeling doubt, if you're feeling like no matter what I do doesn't work out, magician is telling you that's what's challenging you. You have to overcome that. Maybe you're feeling, another thing with the procrastination is people who are extremely efficient tend to leave things to the last moment because they know they can take care of it at the last moment, in the last hour, last day. So that can be another challenge, that you need to be the magician, but magician, like we can think of it as an alchemist. Alchemist actually has formulas. He or she works on the things in advance. He has a book of formulas. He knows, he experiments first. So that's what's challenging you. You need to start experimenting new things. And I see here two feminine energies. Even though the magician is actually a masculine character in the original tarot, we have a feminine energy coming forward here. And let's see, what should you release? Five of Wands, the thinking that world is all about competition. Okay, I want to see the magician's story here in this booklet. This is actually French fairy tale, the fairy godmother. This is what she is. She's going to be the helping hand. Also, receiving help from the helping hands can be the challenge as well. Being yourself, self-confidence, and finding your skills, like breaking through, is a very good sign here for you. With the Five of Wands, that's what you should be releasing. If you're believing that you have to fight for every single thing and there's always challenges in front of you, this is basically suggesting you can turn things around. You don't have to get challenged all the time. And here, this comes from the Pandavas, India, Sanskrit epic poem. It is. Rivalry, opponents, disagreements can be what you need to let go. As I feel like as a thought pattern, we're gonna pull more clarifiers here, and also, and then if you have like those kind of people and energies in your life, maybe not really focusing on them, the key word here. Let's see, what's your next step? We have Four of Wands. Four of Wands is all about love, celebration, completing a cycle. We have, I think this is Shiva, and like she's having the time of her life and completing that negative cycle if you're feeling that kind of like in that kind of space. And let's see this is also India, Mohini and Aravan, and they are rejoicing, celebrating reunion and success coming into your life. Let's get the clarifiers here. I'm using this Lenormand deck. This is in German, so I might have a little help from the guidebook. Let's see. Okay. We have a military person here. As this can be an official male, official guy, masculine and feminine at the same time coming forward. You might receive help from, okay, that's the key word here, help coming from divine masculine and divine feminine. And the masculine can be an official person, a military person can be someone who's working in the government, who's working for an institution, who has a legal knowledge, who might be an accountant or a lawyer or someone who will guide you towards the pathway with according to the rules and regulations of your system at this current moment. And we have here unexpected, unverhofftes Geld. Geld is money basically. And the challenging you is, yeah, the thing is magician, magic basically, and unexpected money he's finding in his field right there. The angel actually dropping the inspiration. Expecting the unexpected. Okay, the magic is real. You can make it happen. Okay, even if you're doubting yourself that you have to follow the regular certain rules and regulations, and it is a long way for you to get to that final destination. This is basically telling you, no, it's not. And there's magic is alive in your life, and you can create miracles. Okay. What you should release, okay, Eine Reise. This is actually a trip, a travel, an adventure that you're going to be setting off to. You're going to be releasing, that's very important, the feeling of competition. Also, if you are, maybe this is two-way around, though. Maybe you are actually like stable where you are. That's what you want. You don't want to go. And I feel like that's an earth energy. I don't feel like that in your energy. You might be also like jumping from one place to another. Maybe you don't want to settle because you're thinking there are a lot of competition in front of me. I have to fight my way into the things. That can be also like a very hurtful. That's why you want to just leave every single thing that you start halfway. This is basically suggesting this is what you should release. Okay, adventure is good, but maybe you should be staying and growing your snowball a little bit before you jump to the next one. Final result is Trübe Gedanken. I feel like this is like also your what's your next step. This is actually cloudy thinking right there. Gedanken is thought, and maybe like thinking of the waves, thinking of the negative part of the things. This is something also I feel like that needs to be released as well. We have number 33. This number 33 is all about like creativity, is actually looking into the positive side of the things instead of just looking at the darker side, because the celebration is coming. The thing is, what's your next step is, this is very logical, I feel like. Consider the worst case of stuff, maybe that's what you're always thinking. You're always thinking, okay, what's the worst thing can happen? Okay, think about that, plan through it, and then let it go. You don't have to just dwell on it anymore, okay? Because your celebration, your final result, your success is going to be manifesting here for you. Let's see the oracle. This is going to be, we're going to pull 2 oracles here, then we're going to jump into your love spread. Let's see what your oracle says. I want to be more intentional. Where are you going in your life? Let's see. The way out. Something good is on its way. We have 2 horses galloping towards leaving that space that they're in, the cloudy world, and coming into a different dimension, the space here. Cocoon has the butterflies. They're going to be hatching. And you're birthing a new life. Basically, that's where you're going at this moment. And see, how can you achieve it? We have the I Ching here. This is a very different I Ching, and I'm loving it so far. Let's see. This is from Paul O'Brien. Okay, cutting through, fire above, thunder below. Fire above can symbolize your fire, your creative ideas, your passion, and thunder below. Thunder is the air. So like a little bit with the fire and the thunder, you're going to actually start changing things in your life. Okay, that's how you can do it. And let's see, the current circumstances call for confronting a thorny situation and cutting through it. Somehow, the way to harmony and unity is blocked or frustrated, perhaps by a tangle of deceit or corruption, says. Like Alexander the Great cutting the Gordian knot, take decisive action and you will meet with your good fortune and even your destiny. This is extremely good advice. I love this guy for you. Okay, let's jump into your love spread now. I'm going to be putting these away. We're going to start with that. If you have a specific person in your mind, it's good to focus on the energy of that person. And if you don't, and if you are looking for love, you know, you can just go ahead and focus on that one. The love, I usually go with like romance here. That's what I'm intending. But this can be like something that you're passionate about. And what happens is, even though this is like a business, a job, we can form relationship with these kind of things. And we can treat them like they are human beings in front of us. Okay, so it can be something like that as well. Let's see. What's your part in this relationship? How can you improve it? And or what you're doing at this moment, how is it affecting it? We have the temperance here, the balance. Okay, Sagittarius energy, you might be balancing things out. That's your maybe attitude. But the thing is, this is calm before the storm. I mean, the calm before the goodness comes forward. The storm's on the background. I think these are like palm trees actually like swinging in the wind. We have sand dunes on the background and the sun is shining as well. So positivity, opportunity, goodness is on your back, but you are maybe playing the long time game, which is okay. This can be a relationship that you're forming with someone that you are actually being gentle. This can also come as a suggestion too, maybe being gentle, not forcing things to make it happen, and going with the flow can be your attitude. This can actually help things to move in a positive way. Let's see the other parties. Okay, the other party is fiery, passionate. We have here the Page of Wands, impulsive, new. They like to have adventure. I feel like you don't have to, like I said, you can keep the balance because the other party is going to do what it takes to come together with you, okay? And how your relationship is going to go, we have 10 of Wands here. There might be some challenges initially because this other person can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. You might have this kind of 10 of Wands, also fire energy, a heavy burden. Maybe you have been going through the relationships all the time, carrying a burden. It's becoming a heavy weight on your shoulders and you expect that to happen and that's repeating. Okay, that can be the situation here. That's why the relationship might be starting in a very pushy way. But let's see, how can you improve it? 7 of Cups is confusion or having many options, okay? You might have many options in front of you. That's why maybe you're having a hard time to choose this or that. Or another thing here is because these relationships have many, many ways to it. This can be a friendship, partnership, also forming into a romantic thing. And that's why There is a confusion. Maybe there's no name of the relationship. You don't name what it is, what you are. But the thing is, it can be done through, this is the shadow side of it, this is the under it. This can be done through by teamwork, okay? Knowing that this person and you, a relationship is a teamwork, and you need to start looking this as it is, and that other person has to, I don't want to say have to, but it is better to see this thing as something that you're forming, which will be friendship part at the end of the day. Romance is can last for so long. Okay, romance is like, especially in marriages, it doesn't really last so long, but it can be kept alive. Exactly. It can be kept alive. It doesn't mean, it's not something that the hormones are actually like always active throughout forever in a relationship. That is something that you both can activate and decide on what kind of a thing you want here. You are actually showing up as the main female here. A main female can be the feminine energy. You are the creative and nurturing side of this relationship. That's at this moment, that's how you are participating in it. Okay, by being gentle, compassionate, understanding. I know this is both feminine characters coming forward, females coming forward here, but can be, you can cultivate your feminine creativity into the relationship as well if you're a masculine figure, male figure as well. Their part on the relationship is this person wants to be the authority. The polar bear is actually emotional authority. This person brings the passion, comes with the emotional authority as well. They really want to have something for the long term. And like I said, the passion, they're willing to keep it alive. Okay, let's see why this is okay. The thing is, exactly, I said how the relationship is doing. It can start in a hardship position. The hardship can be long distance, hardship can be financials, hardship can be not being able to come together. It doesn't always have to be like, oh, they don't call me back type of energy. This can be an energy of maybe, that's what I'm feeling here. The circumstances are not really matching up, but the hearts, when the hearts are matching up, swans mate for life, this can be something for the long term. And finally, we have the stork here. They're having a baby. They're actually enjoying, they're celebrating that they're having a baby here. They're having a new egg, and they're going to be maybe migrating together. This one's actually building a home together. So that's going to be like the final result. This seems like this is going to be something lasting for a long time. Okay. So we're going to be looking into, in this relationship, what are you healing? This is actually about like shadow healing cards. I mean, maybe what is the advice coming forward? What needs to be healed for you and the other person as well? And now we're going to be looking into how can you achieve that too. Let's see what you're numb. Okay. So this can be the situation. Maybe you are numbing yourself when you don't get what you want, or the things do not really go the way you want it to be. You might be numbing your emotions and not speaking them out loud. It can be like a thing that you do. Avoiding our feelings can sometimes be exactly what we need, but at some point the numbness will dissipate. So in the shock moments, this can happen. Okay, in extreme situations, this can happen. But if this is something that you have been exposed to for years, this can become like an automatic reaction. And if that's the case here, you're healing that. Instead of being numb in a situation that you said, that you heard no, or you said no, and the other party actually didn't accept the no, you can come back to your senses and your mind, your logic, and speak your truth, and maybe share some part of you and let them know this is why this is a no. Okay. No is usually a complete sentence, but in the relationship, is sharing things is important as well. That actually helps us empathize, or help the other party empathize with us too. Face it now or later, either way, it catches up to you. So I feel like it's not you really facing it, it's actually you expressing it too, okay? Not numbing your emotions, feeling them. When you get angry at someone, it is okay. We're human beings, and you can tell them this is why this got me angry, because the thing is, we all come from different backgrounds. No two persons' experience is the same, even though they're twins. Even the twins' experiences are different because they tend to see the world differently. So expecting someone to understand us, I wish it was possible, but we don't have telepathy anymore. We're losing those skills that we have. But the thing is, we still have the tongue. We can express ourselves very clearly, okay? And that's basically suggesting you speak your truth. Tell them what there is, and do not numb yourself. And that will bring the message in a bottle. the connection, it is going to form that true connection. Two storks, actually, like two storks, two home family environment. You're going to be forming a good family with that. Like a family can be a marriage coming forward. This can be also in the relationships, or if this is like something that you're passionate about, this is going to create the environment that you feel that you belong to, that you're accepted, you're appreciated. Okay. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.